Notification volume 0%.
Good afternoon, and welcome to a Blindbuilds episode. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we're going to build together the Hasbro Marvel Legends Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure. The Bonebreaker pieces come with Siren from the X-Men, Sabretooth from the X-Men, Maggot from the X-Men, Vulcan from the X-Men, Havoc from the X-Men, and Darwin from the X-Men. There's also Heat Claw Wolverine, but don't worry, if he doesn't come with a Bonebreaker piece. So those are the guys that come with the pieces, and they're currently popping up on sale all over the place. The stores are trying to get them out. The retail stores are trying to get them off the shelves for the Christmas stuff. So go get them today. And yeah, it's a great figure, and we're going to talk about how to build it right now. And then I'll do a review on it, because other than a few problems, I think it is an excellent Build-A-Figure. And this is honestly the first Build-A-Figure that I've completed since Apocalypse from Toy Biz. And y'all have already seen a video of that on the channel. So let's get into it, and let's go ahead and take away the bats so that they're not getting in the way. They do want to help the poor little guys. Like, how did you do this? Come on, let go of the core. Thank you. And I'm gonna need that doohickey, and that's where his body sits. Thank you, bat. Now just stand over here and act helpful. Yeah. Just stand there. Look at the camera. Be beautiful with your crazy awesome awards you've got. So far, no toy has yet to take the award away from there. You were holding his head. Talk about a headhunter. Yeah, no one's taken the award away from the bat for the best action figure of 2022 so far, at least in my opinion. Stalkers is definitely close, but man, I really like my bats. All right, so let's go over the pieces that you will be acquiring through your purchases of the Marvel Legends Bonebreaker series. You're going to get one port side tank half, one starboard side tank half. Each tank half are pretty neat. They're big and heavy. They're pretty big. They're made with different materials, so that's really cool. We'll talk about that in the review video. So we're going to put the tank halves over here, and we're going to mention the next pieces. You get this engine block. It's a neat engine block. It's got some really nice textures to it, and it's one of those big engines that you would see out of a drag strip car or something. So that's cool. I think that was the doorbell. That means my roommate got his PS5. Ooh. So, there's those two giant chunks. There's the engine. You're also going to get this center core bit. And this center core bit is what will connect the tank part to the actual figure itself. And that is going to be necessary for making the conversion. I think that's what came with Sabretooth. You're also going to get this body. It's an upper body. No waist articulation here, but it will have waist articulation due to that core bit. Though it's a decent body, though it does have pins. I'm a little upset that it came with pins. He has on him 2 bracelets, and he comes with the, where did I put it? And I hope I did not lose it. It should be, there it is. He also comes with this collar thing that you can put around his neck. I don't know what that does, except to make sure that snipers can't hit his jugular, I guess. You can flip it around in all sorts of ways, but I think there's only one real way to put it, and that's that. There we go. So he comes with that collar. That collar is actually around the neck hole whenever you get the figure. And then we're going to move over here to these 2 barrels. He comes with 2 barrels. They came with Havoc, and the barrels are really cool. I do like the barrels. Also, what came with Sabretooth is a grated panel. It's just this grate style door thing that's actually going to be the door for the accessory storage that Bonebreaker will have on him. And finally, we get a gun, Bonebreaker's gun, which I honestly thought it would be bigger than this, but it's a decent sized gun. I'm thinking about giving him one of those giant AIM guns that came with the AIM Soldier and a Scientist 2-pack. Because honestly, if you're going to have the bottom of a tank, then you need to be wielding a gun. that's like a tank. At least that's my opinion. And finally, you get this really cool head sculpt where his mouth is open. I wish we had gotten another head sculpt where his mouth is shut, because his mouth open like that does feel kind of weird. But I guess it's just him screaming or something like that. And this is a cool thing. He has little sunglasses that move up and down on his head. Don't lose the sunglasses; they can fall off. So be aware that those sunglasses exist. You can go ahead and put them. Go ahead and put them up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Now we'll just put them over his ears because I don't want to lose the sunglasses. Okay. There we go. We've got all of the pieces labeled and set out. Yes, we do. Yes, we do indeed. And now we can put this guy together. So, what you're going to do first is you're going to need to get this core piece that came with Sabretooth, the engine, the left and right tank pits. Now, you can choose which one is your main one and which one is going to be the one that you set everything on top of. Since this one has the cut in it, there's a little cut there for the engine. I'm going to say that this one, the right-hand side, what I think is called port, yeah, the port side, is going to be the one that we're going to use as our base. Meaning this is the one we're going to lie flat on the tabletop and actually put everything into, and then the other one's going to clamp down. So first off, we're going to put that engine into place. Now this engine has a little cut in it. Not a cut. If you feel on the engine on the inside, you'll feel that there's one side that has a slit that goes all the way down. And on the other side, there's a slit that goes halfway down, and then there's this bump. And then it goes into another slit. Now this bump fits perfectly into the cut in the plastic on the right-hand side. That way, you don't accidentally put the engine in backwards. I really appreciate that. That is a cool way of building it to make sure you don't screw this up. Though, also, that is kind of annoying that you can't customize it and put the engine in reverse and screw it up on purpose. Now, for the center bit, you're going to want to make sure that you put the hole, because see his body here. His body's going to fit into that hole. So we're going to make sure you still have your necklace. Good. Keep your necklace on. I don't want you to lose that. So we're going to make sure that that piece is available. And now we've got these little things on the side. So we're going to feel in here. You feel that one edge of this thing is flat. There's almost a complete circle, but one side is flat. So what we can do is we can feel in here, and we can feel for that almost complete circle with a kind of flat side. So we're just going to slide it in like we're going to slide it in for that. Unless I'm getting it wrong. And now I could be getting it wrong. This is the first time I'm building it, guys. We're doing this together. Yeah, we're doing it live. So there we go. And now the flat piece does go there. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Making sure. It seems like both the front and the back of this thing are exactly the same. Except the front that has a little thingy. All right, let's check the other side and make sure that I'm not going to screw this up. Because there we go. No, I don't think I'm going to screw this up. There's that center. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. That's flat and that's rounded. So if that side is flat and that side is rounded, let's feel in here. That side is flat and that side is rounded. I did almost screw this up. Okay, so we're actually going to flip this center bit around. So 180 degrees, where the flat bit in that circle at the bottom is actually going to face towards the front of the tank. We're just going to put that into play. Nice. Make sure you give it that pull test to ensure that it's been placed properly. Okay. Knock over the bat. Why not? Put his torso there to make sure we don't lose it. Let's go ahead and ensure we don't lose that this necklace thingy, and go ahead and put the head on him while we're fiddling around with all this other stuff. So the necklace thingy fits on his neck with that little section bit down, I think. And I'm not too sure if that's the right way, but the nice thing about the head sculpt is we can flip it around if we want. That part we can customize. So let's go ahead and pop this head into place. There we go. I love the head sculpt. The necklace is kind of cool. I do admit. I do think the necklace is cool. Though I do also now notice that I did put the necklace on backwards. But can we just spin it around his neck? We can just spin it around his neck. Oh no. The glasses popped out. Shoot. It's okay. We can put them back. We did put them back. They are back together. His necklace thing is in place. His glasses aren't going anywhere. We can set him off to the side. We don't have to worry about anything disappearing. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to, not his gun. We've got to find, not the barrels, but the little door. So we're going to get the little door here. And we're going to find the back of this vehicle. Here we go. The back of the vehicle. There is a cut in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to find where this little door is actually going to fit into place. Because this doorway is super tiny. And it should just fit into place somewhere around here. So we're going to use... There it is. All right. So just... So at the back of this, you'll feel that there's this little cubby. It's got a little bit of a well to it. And there is a piece of the tank that sticks out, and it's got a bit on it. It's got a little peg sticking out. And I don't want to move this part too much, but I could showcase it on the other part of the tank. So on the other part of the tank, because these sides mirror each other, there's this little bit that hangs out the back of the tank, and it's got a nubbin on it that you can stick something on. And just on the inside of that, we've got this little bitty cubby that's pretty deep. And just outside of that cubby, there's going to be a little bitty hole where the edge of this grate will fit. And I can showcase that right here on this one, I think. Let's find that little bitty hole. There it is. Look at that. It's not easy to find, I guess, with your eyes. I mean, it may be, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. Now, you can assemble it with it faced inside, but then that would make it really hard to get things out. So you can just set it on the outside, and it should be all right. So that's how you would do it. Now let's go ahead and do it for this bit, and then let's hold our breath and connect the two halves together and hope I just didn't screw everything up. Now we're going to move over to this. Set little Mr. Little Doorway. Come on, little door. You're going to live right there. Come on, little door. Live there. There you go. Yeah. That's a good little door. The little door sags just a bit, but it should be okay. Now we're going to take the top of the tank, or I should say the other side of the tank, and we're just going to slide everything together. And hopefully, I haven't messed anything up and I've done everything correctly. Dotted all the I's and crisscrossed all the T's. So let's just that together. Or is it steeped all the T's? Alright, that's still together. The engine bit isn't wanting to fit together properly. Engine bit, don't be a butt. Oh, nuts! All right, so make sure the little doorway's in place. Okay, now the doorway has got it. We've hooked the door. We've hooked the engine. We've hooked this core bit, haven't we? Haven't we? What's going on with you, core bit? You are not happy, are you? What are you not happy about, huh? Huh? Oh, has the tank done you wrong somehow? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Oh, I see. I see. You didn't like what happened. Okay, so there you go. You feel better now, stupid thing? Yeah, you do. Excellent. Now, the door's gotten out of socket. Mr. Door, you're supposed to be in a spot. Now, get in that spot. There you go. Okay, now the door's in place. The engine, it seems like it just fell into place correctly. The front bit is in place, and let's just go ahead and close the tank down. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and push on the sides. Oh, wow, this thing's actually pretty big. There we go. Look at that. We've assembled it. We've assembled the bottom half of the tank. And the door, it's got some decent range to it. I wish it was a little taller, but that isn't as loose of a door as I thought it would be. I was worried about that. But there we go. So that's the bottom of the tank complete. Now, let's assemble these barrels. So, barrel number 1 and barrel number 2. We're going to call them that even if I have no idea what they are. Let's see. So you feel on the barrel. In the center ring, you'll find that there's a hole in both barrels. In the center ring of both barrels. There we go. And we're going to put the hole right on that peg that was sticking out the back. If you feel that back area is a bit rounded, and that's because it's meant to hold barrels. Like King Kong or Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong barrels. Okay, so spin the barrel so that the cool textured bit of it is hanging out and the flat bit is in the inside. Now we're going to follow the same process with the other side. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Find that little nubbin, put the barrel on the spot. There we go. There we go. Now he's got a crazy fuel tanks. And finally, we're going to, well, almost finally, we're going to take his body. We put the head on it. And we're going to put his body in the core area there. Push in. And come on. Come on, do a dance. Do a dance and get in there. Yeah? Are you in there? You're in there. Yay! You work. Cool. Okay, and finally, we are going to give him his gun. He's got this crazy big gun, so we're going to give it to him right now. Just hold on to this gun, man. There you go. There you go. Get a hold of this gun. Right, and we're going to do the slide in and twist method. Slide in and twist. There we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this guy right here. Oh, this is exciting. That guy's cool. Thanks for watching, and please tune into my channel, blind_prime, for an upcoming videos on this guy and a full in-depth review. All right, until next Prime. Bye-bye for now.